A touchscreen under 50,000 is really great. Not just that, it has an Core i3 processor, not 10th, not 11th, but a 12th gen Core i3 processor which comes with 10 cores and 12 threads, which is really good, which easily beats the M1 Silicon in the benchmarking itself. How is this possible? We'll be understanding in this video. We'll be attending every single point that you can see on your screen right now. Let me just get on to the first one, and that is the design of this. On the back we have the Asus vivobook branding, which is clean and minimal, but it gets a lot of fingerprint on it. You gotta clean it a lot of times. When you open it up, it cannot be opened with one hand. You have to get the hinges calibrated for your smooth use. Apart from that, we are welcomed with a beautiful 15 inches of screen, which is a touch display for more interactions with your device. If you look a little bit down, we have a full-size keyboard with good amount of spacing, decent key travel, but I don't know why this laptop keyboard looks a little bit cheap, not that premium feel in my opinion, and it is not backlit as well. The trackpad size is good. For the price of 50,000 laptop, it is really nice. And you also get the fingerprint reader on the top right. And finally, on the back we have a massive grille where we can see the internal components and the fan running at full speed. That's everything that you need to know about the design of this. Let me just get on to the next one, and that is the build quality of this. The whole laptop is made out of a good plastic. I cannot term it as a premium plastic, but it is a good plastic in my opinion. In terms of durability, it can easily last 3 years at least. There is a lot of screen wobbling and almost no top lid flex or keyboard flex. There is a notch to open with one hand, but it does not open like that. It's a little painful. To be honest, it's not a good build quality, but for the price what it is coming, it's really good. Let me just get on to the next one, and that is the display of this. For the display, we have 1920 by 1080 FHD, not an anti-glare, with max peak brightness of 250 nits, and it is a touch display itself, and that is the key highlighting feature over here. With 82% of screen to body ratio with wide viewing angle, this is really a beautiful display. To be honest, the main selling point of this laptop is its display. Since it is not anti-glare, it is surprisingly sharp with beautiful view. The colors are bright and sharp, and I did like this one. Talking about the touch of this, it is really good, responsive, and I did not miss any of the touches itself, and the corners are also calibrated for the good touch experience itself. I did draw a home using the touch screen of this, and I really enjoyed it. Please don't judge my artistic skills because I'm a very bad artist. All in all, a really good display for the price what it is coming, and touch is really an interactive way to interact with your display itself. Okay, now let me just get on to the more juicier part, and that is the performance and specification. And surprisingly, this has really good performance. Stay tuned for that. For the processor, we have Core i3 12th generation, which comes with 10 cores and 12 threads, which is insanely fast CPU. Now, this has a base clock frequency of 1.1 GHz and can go up to 4.4 GHz in my opinion. But I never crossed the 3 GHz mark itself. Even under heavy stress, charger plugged in, fan running at full speed, I was able to achieve 3 GHz. For the RAM, we have 8 GB DDR4 single stick, expandable up to 16 GB. One slot is already empty. Moving ahead, for the storage, we have 512 of NVMe M.2 SSD with Gen 3 capabilities. The read-write speeds are on your screen right now. You can easily open this laptop, start working with your projects. You do not have to refresh this laptop thanks to the Gen 3 capable SSD itself. Moving a little bit ahead, let's talk about the graphics on this. For the graphics, we have Intel UHD graphics. They say it is Iris Xe GPU, but it is Intel UHD graphics. They say it is anti-glare. In reality, it is not anti-glare because of the touchscreen itself. Coming to the real world usage, I never saw anything lagging even when I closed the laptop, move away and come back after some time. The laptop was still functioning very smooth thanks to the Gen 3 SSD itself. Speaking about the benchmarking, I did run Cinibench R20 score and got a massive of 3234, which is really good in my opinion. From the previous generation of the 11th gen, it easily beats the Core i5 11th gen, which is really good in my opinion. You're getting a Core i5 performance in a Core i3 performance. You're getting a Core i7 performance in a Core i5 12th generation of the processor. Tech future with this AI based processors are really good. We are definitely looking at the bright future of the tech ahead. For more consistent result, I did test the Cinebench R23 score which I got a score of 7174, which is more than the Apple M1 Silicon, which is good in my opinion. Very much capable and very much powerful CPU. All in all, a very much capable processor, but it is very much limited in this small mid-range laptop. Can do most of the modern stuffs with the 12th generation of the processor itself. Speaking about the battery life, we can easily get around 4 to 5 hours of normal usage, which I could experience in the whole day of usage. And to juice this all up, we have a 65 watts adapter that is really good. Heats up a little bit, but okay. Moving ahead, for the ports, we have on the left, we have one into USB type A LED indicators and the grill for cooling itself. On the right hand side, we have charging port followed by HDMI, followed by 2 USB type A, 1 USB type C, followed by an audio jack itself. That is most of the ports what you require on the modern machine, and that houses it all. For the connectivity, we have Bluetooth 5.0 and Wi-Fi 5, which is really good for the connection with the outside world itself. Final conclusion, if you want a really good display with touch capabilities, then this is the laptop that you have to go with. If you want an expandable RAM, here is a perfect laptop for you. If you want a Core i5 11th generation of capabilities in a Core i3 processor, this is the laptop for you. I hope you enjoyed watching my content. See you guys in the next one. Until then, take care.